Good evening. Welcome. This is the Boy Valley Boys podcast. I'm your host and moderator, Fabian Big Sen. We got a hot show tonight. On our rundown, on this quality television show, NBA playoff preview, NFL draft info, and of course, at Watch 25 for 25. We are going to get this thing started. And this is the Boy Valley Boys podcast. Of course, I'm your host and moderator, Fabian Big, and my guys will be on whenever. Let's give a shout out to Angel Reese. Not Angel Reese, excuse me. Let's give a shout out to Asia Wilson for that Supermax contract that she got today. Probably the best player in the women's game right now. We're bringing that in my water right now.
Trying to get my homework on, man. I'm trying to figure out how to get him the link because he ain't able to get in it for some reason.
All you gotta do is just copy the link and send it.
I did.
Oh, that he got it. Then he's straight.
He ain't getting on. Let me see.
While Michael's doing that, the WNBA draft was on Monday. AZ Flood went number one. A lot of trades happened. Did I keep up with them? Not really. I know 6 UCLA players got drafted in the first round. So it's going to be interesting to see what that team does next year is trying to repeat. Very interesting to see. For those that are watching, another mic coming on.
He loved it. He loved it. Had a great time. In fact, it was the same day that she was like early in the day.
Alrighty, don't know what's going on with them, but everybody watching the playing games. 76ers are up by 4 right now. Third quarter, 9 minutes to go. Because the Magic has been an overly disappointing team this year.
But you said at first, you said, I was scared it was a scam. And I was like, I can see how you thought it was too good to be true. But I said, no. You were serious. And that's the inbox said. Make sure you don't owe any, don't pay any money because you'll scam people and be like, okay, please make sure. I said, Tiffany paid.
Don't know what's going on. Oh, we're going to keep this name moving. While waiting for them to come on, some of the news that's obscure sports, social, Live Golf, the league that's trying to rival the PGA is under a lot of scrutiny as far as the Saudis stop putting money into it. And I was wondering when they're going to figure out we can throw money at something that's not going to compete with the PGA. This could have worked if they both worked together. And they could have made a crap ton of money if they would have just figured out a way to work together, have some tournaments overseas, make it work like that. The funding was possible, but they said they're going to keep going through the rest of the season full throttle and uninterrupted. I just don't understand why they can work out a deal to make this league work like it should.
Floyd, Mary, and so they were saying that they noticed that I used to pick up on that and picking up for y'all. Our relationships with y'all that
People have to tell us the difficulty for folks coming on.
And so now that they know during the one Sunday, I want to make sure that your or let's just have that. You can say
Like folks come on number.
I want anybody in the chat not just sitting and grinning in your face and your friend request and all they're trying to do is get you to pay for a read. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't have a problem with that. Also, I got your message about the Amazon. I think I am going to do that. I haven't. I know it's possible.
Let me see what there's a mic coming in. All right, I just sent it to him, Mike.
They can just go and pick it.
Mike, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. All right, let's go and get the thing started. We're already 7 minutes behind. So, what is the first thing on your rundown is the playoff preview, East and West, and then going to our predictions.
Let me tell you this too before we move on.
Bro, I'm like, man, see, dudes ain't taking this serious. I ain't talking about my homeboy. He just not get hit first time. But our regular folks ain't taking it serious, man. Until we start making money, then they'll be trying to get on. Like, bro, this is getting ridiculous here. I'm on the verge of kicking Ryan out the group.
Hold on, I'm gonna do my player club. Coming to the stage right now. We have beside Don, we have East Rome Gladiator Armando coming to the stage right now. Shake it, man. Watch yourself.
Big Bull.
What up?
What it do?
Big Bull, yeah, Bull. What's up, Bull?
Not too much, man. What you
Them a
know?
homeboy Fade, man. He's a big time sports connoisseur.
What up, man?
Player.
Hold on, man.
And he a LeBron hater too, Fade.
What's that now?
He a LeBron hater too, dog.
Oh god.
Oh man. Well, I mean, it depends. Y'all move the goalpost when you define hater. I just speak facts.
Let's get this out of the way before we get started. Let's get this out of the way. I know I like LeBron. I like Jordan until he beat Magic, but Magic was old and he was incubating. But go ahead, shoot your guns off right quick. Why you don't like LeBron?
I never said I didn't like LeBron.
I didn't say like LeBron.
I don't sound like. I never said that. I just point out weaknesses in everybody's game, but then when you point out weaknesses in LeBron's game, everybody say you hating.
Okay, what's a weakness that everybody's pointing at that everybody gets up in arms about him?
Anything. Like if you say anything negative about LeBron, you just a hater. But first thing they're gonna allude to is, man, he been in the league 22 years. That's first thing they say. They don't. I'm just objective about the game itself. So, I don't have nothing against him. He's a great player. But when you compare him against other greats, like the ones they most compare him to, Kobe and LeBron, just from the aspect of skill, basketball skill set, he has more weaknesses than they did. Dribbling, different parts of shooting, they're just different skill sets, not the totality of his accolades as far as points, rebounds, and assists, but just when you think of basketball skills and things that you have to perfect to be more efficient, different points of the game, stuff like that, he just had more weaknesses than they did, which ain't nothing wrong with that. But people seem to think that's a knock on him to say Kobe them had a better jump shot, or Kobe them had better feet work, or Kobe them had better dribbles. They think that's a knock on LeBron, but it's not a knock on him at all. He got parts of his game that he does better than them. You know, it's not a knock on nobody. It's just different people have different strengths.
A friend of mine, Dwayne McQuarrie, said on here, watch how much star want to go to the Lakers after LeBron retires. He's holding the Lakers back. Uh, correct me if I'm wrong on this. Like I said, I don't have no dog in the fight, but there was a 6-year stretch the Lakers didn't do nothing. Am I correct on that? That's with
But that's
Kobe
that's
Bryant.
probably any franchise at some point. No
But
What you
franchise
mean a
is just
6-year stretch? Like what you talking about? Like when?
from 2014 to 2020,
Well,
the
Kobe
Fade,
was
Lakers.
injured about 4 of them years, wasn't he?
but to be honest, Fade, every franchise in the league have a stretch where they don't win.
Yeah.
Right, but
So
Everybody
well,
goes through that.
but this comment saying that he's holding the Lakers back. Didn't he win the championship? And then then okay, his first year he tore his groin on Christmas Day. I'm just giving this like you. I'm just giving straight fact. The Lakers were fourth in the standings in 2019 when they beat Golden State on Christmas Day. He tore his groin. That derailed that season. Magic quit as the GM on the last day of the season. 2019 they got Anthony Davis. They won the championship. Folks gonna say it was a COVID championship. They was in the bubble. Well, everybody had to go to the bubble, so everybody had the same circumstances.
and to be honest,
TJ,
bro, I believe the bubble was tougher than just a regular championship because
No
it wasn't
way.
no leaving. You were getting
No way.
tested every day.
No way. No way.
Man,
No
come
way.
on now.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you why I disagree with that. One of the biggest factors when you factor in sports, when like we're gonna even put Vegas in this. When Vegas factor their point spread, one of the biggest things they put into play is where are you playing at. When you don't have a crowd that you have to get over, that's a big aspect of some people's game. So if you don't have that, that's a big element right there. When you got to go on the road and play, man, that can that 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 changed the whole aspect of the game for a
But bro, they
lot
never
of
did
teams.
leave. Bull,
That's my point.
they
You didn't
never
have
left
you
for
didn't
what?
have
How many months?
nobody, but
How
you know what
many
I'm
months
saying.
were they down there?
Listen what I'm saying. You never have nobody booing you. You don't have nobody wooing. You know that makes a difference, man. Home field advantage makes a difference. You know that, Mike. You play sports.
Hey,
Bengals put
does it make a difference?
Bengals swing the spread because of home field advantage, dog.
Did it make a difference when we talk about now? I'm gonna throw this out here, Fade. Did it make a difference in what 2016, 17 when Cleveland beat Golden State in Golden State?
I didn't say it's gonna work in your favor every time, but it does make a difference in how some players play. You know that now. Come on now.
But so you don't think, Bull, that it was something
No,
psychological that you
no,
couldn't go nowhere, you couldn't see your wife, your kids,
no,
none of
no.
that?
I no, cause bosses go train away from their family and girlfriend for 6 months at a time, man, to get in their right mind frame to go beat somebody to death. So now being away from your family, it makes you isolate. It depends on who you are. It depends on your mentality. Some things work in your favor, some things don't. Like, nah, I don't think that make it hard. I think it make it harder having to go on the road, then have to travel and go back home, move back and forth. I think that makes it harder, doc.
Okay, so let me say this to you then. So is it safe to say that every championship during that COVID year is in the same boat? College
They didn't have a
football,
one championship.
baseball. I'm talking about all the sports then.
Well, college football is
It
always
wasn't
away
it
from
wasn't
your
no
home.
fans in none of them, was it, Faye? Wasn't no fans in none of them.
I don't even think they stopped the college basketball. I don't even think
Well,
they
college
finished that
basketball
season.
didn't have one because they
not
stopped
in
because they went
2020.
over for
They didn't have one in
Foot,
2020.
foot, football league, I don't think.
Yeah, they
They
had one in
they already
football.
had the national champions because LSU won
Yeah,
it. That was before
but see,
COVID
Yeah, but
happened.
they had one at the end of 2020 now.
but you got to think about it like this. In college, the tickets are split up. There's really no home field advantage. It's just everybody playing in a different place. But the tickets are split up amongst the schools pretty much evenly. You're not going to have the advantage of saying, okay, I'm at home, so I'm going to have 75% of the people in this arena from here and for me. College football is more equal in that aspect.
Kenny Moon Furniture Show said it goes both ways, and then Dwayne McCrary said the bubble championship is a valid championship. A lot of players look to come home to their families when they get off the court, but they didn't have that in the bubble. Technically, they kind of did, but they had to go through a 10-day protocol each round. More family members could come for that. They had to be isolated for 10 days before they actually came inside the game.
Hey
But
man, ain't that the same year Kobe died?
the same year Kobe died.
Oh,
Hey, Mike, you gonna tell me it's harder to play in a gym with nobody in there than it is to go in a game 7 in the Boston Garden?
oh
Come
no, it's
on.
not. No, it's not. But you still gotta. I still gotta win.
Not
I'm
it.
not. Hey, hold
Oh,
on.
and I'm not
comparing.
taking the validity away from the championship. I'm just saying it's not hard. To me, it's not harder
No,
than
it's
in the
definitely
bubble.
difficult to play a game 7 in somebody else's arena. Yeah.
Man, you got game 4. Just say you down 3-0 and you go back to somebody that's at home. Man, the chance of you winning that is woo.
Oh, yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, going to somebody's backyard, man. Where they mom and dad, they got they ain't watching. You don't know if they gonna
Yeah, it's
gang
a
you or
big
not.
difference. Yeah. I
Yeah.
get what you're saying. What we
But
started
I
with,
don't take the championship away because you had to win it. You had to shoot the ball. But let's go.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. That atmosphere in Denver ain't no joke. Yeah, Denver. Yeah, that's Lakers lost that series when they played Denver in 24. They lost in the first round. NBA playoffs East preview. We don't have a 2-7 matchup as of yet because they're playing right now. As of 5 seconds ago, trying to pull up the score right now. 76 are up 73-62 against the Magic. Before we talk about previews, I got a hot take. I think the Magic are the most disappointing team in the East this year.
hey man, they finna fire that coach, man. Dude finna get fired. That's
Oh, and
Jamal Mosley. They finna fire him in Orlando.
and
Orlando's
it
supposed
should
to be
be,
this top team. He finna get fired, bro. What I tell
and
y'all?
that's not on him. That's on Paolo Banchero, to me.
They,
And
they finna fire dude, man.
yeah, you spend 4 first round picks on Desmond Bain.
Big
Yeah.
mistake. GM fault.
Yeah, GM too, bro. Like he finna be gone, bro.
I'm like, Faye, it ain't the coach. It's not on him.
No,
I
he can be a
don't put
casualty
that
of
on the
war.
coach.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
He'll casualty of war.
But for them to even be where they are at this point, he should get credit for that, based on where they were last 3-4 years. Well, way longer than that, really.
Yeah, but
Since
Orlando
Dwight
supposed to be
Howard
better than
left.
that this year, boy. They supposed to be
Why?
way
What
better.
how did they upgrade their roster that make them
They
supposed to be better?
they had Desmond Bain. They got
He's no
Apollo
good. Bain is
Banchero.
nothing.
I'm not high. Them are them dudes. They all stars.
Bain is nothing.
Has Desmond Bain made an All Star team before?
Probably not.
No, probably
But you
hasn't.
can't name one night that Bain go on the floor and he's the better point guard.
Let me see.
Bain is a two. They got Jalen Suggs, Wendell Carter,
Who the
Banchero,
point guard?
Jalen Suggs.
So I know that. Well, no, that's a big problem then. Well, Bain don't even have any business starting. If he's not the point guard, he shouldn't even be starting.
He's a shooting guard. Desmond Bain is a shooting guard.
Yeah, he's not a good shooter to me though. I mean, he had that one good year when he was out there in Memphis, but that's because all that attention was on him. He didn't have one good year. You can't think of 2 good years he's had.
He made All Star team then, didn't he?
Man, you know how many weak people make the All Star nowadays? I don't even give
No,
All Star
I'm
no
asking.
validity.
I'm
I don't know if
asking.
he made it that year. I don't remember him making it really.
He hasn't made an All-Star game, but
No, I didn't think
He
so.
has?
Hasn't.
no.
Oh, he hasn't. Okay.
I don't think. Well, that means make my point even more solid. I think he's never the best 2 guard on the floor.
So you just say he's not a good shooter, right?
I don't think so.
Okay. So can I give you and since this is going in order in 2020 to 2021 his 3-point percentage. 43, 43, 40, 38, 39, 39.
That's got to be almost tops in the league.
How many attempts he taking a game? That matters.
That don't matter.
That matters.
What does that
Yes,
matter?
it does. If he's not
his
taking
rookie-
3 shots and he make 2 of them, that's gonna boost your percentage up. That's
okay.
gonna give you a fake illusion.
Okay, his first
If
season
he's not taking
271.
more than 9 shots a game, like your average or your better shooters, he ain't really doing that.
Let me get a calculator.
Yeah, how many he take per game?
I might get a calculator. Hold on.
All right. Your average two probably taking what 7 or 8 3-pointers a game probably. Your good shooters, I say that, not just your average shoot. But your good 3-point shooters probably taking 7 to 10 dang on threes a game, I would think.
His rookie year, he averaged 4 a game. His rookie year. His second year, 7. Hold on. His third year, 7. His fourth year, 9. Fifth year, 6. This year, he played all 82 games. 5. So about give or take about 7 a game, give or take.
Yeah. And let me ask you this. Let me pose this question. Out of all the 2 guards that he's finna face in the playoffs, if they make it even past this round,
I would not pick him
how
over any
many
of them.
right
Let's see.
and take it to the West then. How many would you pick over him in the, so that's 16 shooters that you wouldn't pick him for. So no, I wouldn't. I think he the weak.
All I'm saying is that trade was a dumb trade. If you're gonna give up 4 first
Oh
round picks for
yes,
somebody,
I
you
totally
get
agree.
Giannis. You get Giannis. That's all I was saying. You get
Yeah,
Giannis.
I totally agree.
That's all I'm saying. I
Yeah, I
mean,
totally
he's
agree
a
with that.
But the
he's
coach
a
gonna take the blunt for it, bro.
Oh yeah,
he is.
probably will. I just read an article about 30 minutes ago that said Banchero has said he's gonna request a trade if they don't fire. I don't know how
Oh wow.
accurate or true the statement was, but I
Oh
just read it.
man.
It wasn't even 30 minutes ago.
You know what I
Oh
say?
that's
You go to Milwaukee, we'll take Giannis for you.
oh man.
You go to Milwaukee, you good.
Man, ain't nowhere in the world if I'm Giannis, I go to I'm doing just swapping cities, cold or hot. I'm going to the same thing in Orlando. There's no way.
Even with Banchero.
He said Banchero for Giannis.
Oh, no, Giannis. Giannis gotta go where he got some help.
If you send Giannis to Orlando with the defense that they have a very good defense. Desmond Bain will have some opportunities to be more open.
Hey, it's the same thing. Giannis is gonna go
Yeah,
through the same thing like he did in Milwaukee.
I
First
He
think
got
so
more.
round
He,
too.
he, he
or
got more.
play
He got
in.
more talent in Orlando though. At least he has more talent
Not
there.
No,
not shooting wise
no,
than he
ain't
had in
nowhere.
Milwaukee. He had Chris Middleton. He had a couple of good shooters out there in Milwaukee
Ain't
at
nowhere in
one
the
We talking
world
point.
about.
I
We talking
go.
about now. We ain't
I,
worried about then because all that. That's playoffs. Ain't started till Saturday. When they fired Budenholzer was when they started fucking up.
Oh yeah, that was the downfall.
Because
I agree.
Budenholzer's dad's brother died during the first round of the playoff, and they lost to Miami in 5. And plus, Giannis didn't play in that series. Well, he
Giannis got
played
hurt
2 games. He got
or
hurt.
was
He
hurt
hurt his
right
back, and so he
before.
played 2 games. So that's the year
But let me
Miami
say
went.
something about Giannis now. And Bull and Fabe, I ain't necessarily trying to talk about him, but Giannis is starting to be in the same boat with Joel Embiid when it comes to injuries now. Like this is another year. Giannis didn't play over 65 games or whatever.
But you
I,
know what I think you can attribute some of that to? He's
what?
having to carry 80 to 90% of the load. Now he don't have anyone that where he can take. He can't take 3 plays off. You know what I mean? You gotta have this. You gotta have a team at least some point. You can be on the floor, but not have to be the focal point. You know what I mean? You're gonna draw your attention, but you shouldn't have to get the ball at midcourt every time and be the one who make the play, shoot the ball, get the rebound. You know what I mean? At some point, they're going to have to get something around him to where, okay, you on the floor, but you're not having to exert 100% energy every play. Like that's gonna wear anybody down. He about like in the era when Kobe didn't have squad out there. You gotta play 45 minutes a game, man. It's gonna wear anybody down, man. Then 7-footers, they prone to injury anyway, the way they built up, But I think they just got to get him some help. I don't know if Orlando is the help, but
So if
I
you're in
definitely think
Milwaukee, if you're in Milwaukee front office, you're not trading Giannis.
He can trade it. He going
well,
to Houston or
yeah,
Golden State.
yeah, I would because he don't want to be there, and you're not gonna be able to get the pieces that's needed for him. You might gonna be able to get one piece, but it'll probably be not another superstar. It's gonna be somebody with potential. They don't have enough potential out there. They need to go get somebody who's a bona fide player, but those smaller markets not getting it right now.
Trade him to Houston. Get Şengün
Those
for
smaller
different.
markets having to get a team and build that team and hope that team prosper. They not getting no bona fide. They get one star, one superstar. That's it.
Like your Detroit Pistons. That's a prime example of what you talking about. A prime example.
Yeah, I think they go down early.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. When I look at the East, I think Detroit will get past the first round, but I think Cleveland can beat Detroit in the second round.
They can.
Yeah, I like Cleveland in that second round over Detroit. But a sneaky series now. We ain't talked about it yet. The Knicks and the Hawks.
See the
Knicks and 6.
Woo-woo. Boy.
Mike,
Because
look at the screen.
in playoff ball, man, you got to have that one dog. I don't know if the Hawks got that dog that's
Yeah,
every
they do.
night.
Have you been watching the Hawks?
No, I'm talking every night. They don't have a dog that's been doing it in the playoffs. Jalen Brunson is a dog. He's been proven to be able to be a dog throughout a whole playoff
I
series.
see the trade.
I don't know if the Hawks got that dog. He hasn't proven himself to be a dog, especially in this type of situation. Now they've been playing good, but the playoffs are a different animal now.
They got Nickel Alexander Walker, Jalen
Yeah,
Johnson.
they got some ballers, but have they proven themselves to be dogs in the playoffs though? Regular season and playoffs gonna be woo.
Yeah, I know the playoffs are
Night
different.
that's night and day right there. Now I want the Hawks to win. Now trust me, I'm rooting for them. I'm not gonna put nothing on them. They scare me, but if they pull it off, that'd be I think that'd be upset of the whole playoffs. I don't care who else beat somebody.
Yeah, that's gonna be But the Knicks got that Brunson and Karl-Anthony Towns, boy.
Yeah, Brunson a dog, man.
Yeah, Jalen Brunson a beast, boy.
I'm talking about he'll take the big shot. He'll take the tough shot
all the time too, boy.
Yeah, and he'll hit it. He ain't just one of them that want to shoot it. He'll hit it.
He's gonna knock you down. You better get out there on him too.
And I love Josh Hart as an X factor.
Man, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges.
They got some of those guys, man. That's why they scare me versus the Hawks. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And the Hawks ain't never had to have that energy. This group right here, they ain't never had to have that playoff energy. They biggest thing been a play-in for the last 4-5 years, ain't it?
They done been to play-in last 4-5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask y'all this. I think the Hawks win. Either the Hawks win in 5 or the Knicks win in 7.
Hawks winning in 5.
Good gracious!
You got to explain that one.
So now
you got to explain that one. Hawks in 5.
Good gracious!
The Hawks have length at every position. The Knicks,
they do too. Other than Brunson,
Mikal
Bridges is like a
what's his name? Obanobi? What's that name?
OG Anunoby.
And Bridges out there on that wing, they gonna create some problems.
No. Mikal Bridges, his shooting is like an old iPhone charger. You gotta hope that thing work.
But he like Robert Horry. He'll hit the big one if you leave him out there. He can come out there and get you 20 points.
Easy, dude.
Yeah, he can get you 20.
That was the wrong trade though. That's a worse trade
Oh
than Desmond Bain. That's a
No,
worse
I
trade.
can't give you.
no, I like that trade.
5 first-round picks though.
I mean, I'm talking about the
He never
player.
been
I
an
ain't talking
all-star.
about what they gave up. No, but he's great at what he does, and they needed what he brings to the table, though.
If he'd
You
have
know what I
gave
mean? They needed defense, they needed energy, they needed length, they needed somebody who can shoot. So he brings everything they need. Now, do they give up a lot for him? Definitely, but he brings everything that they were missing. Defense on the wing.
you know who gave you defense in the win with them 5 first-round picks? Giannis.
Giannis and Carl Anthony, they had to give him up because they play the same type of ball.
No, that was before that trade was. No, that made the same year. But,
No.
yeah, that
Him
made
and
the same
Carl
year.
play like the same. You know what I mean? Get the ball outside, try to create something going to the inside. Carl shoot way more threes and jumpers than Giannis, though.
Yeah, if you make that Giannis trade, you don't trade with Carl Anthony. You keep Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo. You keep all them.
But what were you gonna have? No, what were you gonna give up for Giannis? You weren't gonna get Giannis cheap.
Yeah, you give up Julius Randle, Dante DiVincenzo.
You'd
I
have
still give him
to
up.
strip your whole team other than Brunson for Giannis.
No.
Giannis was just coming off a Super Bowl and MVP type season. You gonna have to get rid of everything.
That's fine. He goes in there. We'll make it work. They'll make it work.
So then you just have Giannis and Brunson.
Yeah,
that ain't gonna work.
That was Stephen A. Smith ball himself talking about.
No, I don't think that'll work. Especially it wouldn't get you past Boston. Now it might could work against everybody else in the East.
Yeah, because their team is built to beat Boston, but they're not built to beat Detroit though. They're built to beat Boston, but they can't beat Detroit.
Who can't beat Detroit?
The Knicks.
In the series?
Knicks beat them last year.
Man, they're gonna tear Detroit up in the series.
They put the Pistons out last year.
And what the Pistons do to them this year?
We're talking about regular season.
They beat them by 30. They beat them by 30 every game.
That's regular season.
Don't matter. That's a different beat.
We talking about playoffs. They probably beat them more times than the regular season last year.
No, that Knicks got them in the regular season last year.
Yeah, I think they beat Detroit. I give them 6 games.
Yeah, I still trust Detroit. Their defense is a little bit more sturdier than the Knicks this year.
They don't have enough scores though. Do you think they got enough scores against a New York team with play defense like that?
If Tobias Harris can go back
to wrong one.
No, because Asar Thompson ain't gonna do it.
No, I'm just saying. I think Tobias. I think they don't keep him a year too long. He about like Draymond Green. He ain't gonna give you number 1 every 5 games.
But let me say this to you, boy. This is why my problem with not necessarily my problem, but this is why I doubt the Pistons. Man, I don't believe in progression and veteran teams when it comes to winning championships in the NBA. Like if you're a young team, it's rare to you see a young team in the NBA. Well, you saw it last year with OKC, so maybe that point is invalid. But it's rare to you see teams win a championship like that without going through stuff. I don't think the Pistons, this young Piston team, they ain't been through enough. Like when you look at the progression for the Bulls when they won them championship, that Bird put them out. They went through battles with the Knicks. Pistons put them out, and boom, they finally broke through. Pistons ain't went through enough. But maybe the game done changed. Maybe the game done changed. You ain't got to.
No, most of the time you do. And that's what same way I feel about the Hawks. They ain't
Okay, so what did OKC go through then?
I mean, you say it's a rarity, so rare means it happens every once in a while, but not often.
That's true.
So OKC, I think they were just, they clicked at the right time and it worked.
Yeah, you got to go through stuff. Golden State, I think they went through something before they won. And I mean, you got to go through them steps. You got to get knocked out in the first round. You got to get the game 7 in the semifinal. You got to get to the conference final. Then you got to break.
So in other words, like I tell my partner all the time, you got to get your heart broke first, man.
Yeah. You got to go through stuff, man, to win it. And then sometimes, boy, you got teams to go through stuff that just never make it out.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
For example, like the Atlanta Hawks, when they had them squads with Al Horford, Josh Smith, Joe Johnson, the Hawks just kept hitting the ceiling. They couldn't go no further. Then they
But
came back a
sometimes you
couple of
run
years
against
later.
them superstars. Yeah, they
Yep.
caught the wrong era.
And you had
You know.
Teague and who else? Kyle Corver and wait a minute, is that the same team?
Yeah,
Maybe
he
they
was
got
out
the
there
same
with
team.
him.
My bad.
Yeah,
Was
I think
Al
he was
Horford
out
with
there with
them?
them. Yeah, at one point.
Was Joe Johnson with Teague and them too?
Yeah.
Mm-mm. No,
Not
Joe
at
Johnson.
all.
Not the year they went 160 games and got swept by the Cavaliers. Not that year.
But he played with him a couple years though.
Probably early before he went to
Josh
Phoenix.
Smith and all them. I think he had
Yeah,
T.
Josh Smith, Al Horford, and Joe Johnson all played together, right?
Yeah,
Was Teague with them?
I think so. Who else would have been the guard? I can't think of who would have been the guard if it wasn't him.
So what did Kyle Korver play with them too then?
Yeah, you remember they had so many four. They had Marvin Harris, Marvin Williams, Harrington. Man, one time Atlanta Hawks had about 7 power forwards.
All on the same team, all on the floor at the same time.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
had a
'cause
bunch
they
of forwards.
drafted Marvin Williams and could have got Chris Paul or
Yep,
Deron Williams.
yep. I knew then they weren't gonna win jack. When
Yeah.
they pulled that move off right there, I knew whoever was in the front office didn't know what they were doing. And I was Marvin Williams, North Carolina fan.
Marvin
08,
Williams,
012.
wait a
That's
minute.
the 4 years they played together. 08, 08 to 12.
Marvin Williams was on that North Carolina team that won the championship. He
Yeah.
won
Yeah,
with Hasbro. He was with
yeah, they
Sean
beat.
May and one.
He was
Yeah,
a Sean Man, Raymond Felton, and Rashad
Raymond
McCants.
Felton now.
Felton,
Yep.
Rashawn McCants, and all them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, them boys.
He got drafted second.
No,
Yeah,
4.
I think Andrew
Oh,
Bogut
4th?
went right before
Yeah, I
him.
think he went number 4.
No, Marvin Williams went 2 that year. Cause
Was
Chris
it
Paul
2?
was like 3, and Deron Williams was 4.
No, Darren Williams went third. Marvin Williams went second. Chris Paul went fourth, and Raymond Felton
Yeah, I
went
know
5.
something like that.
Yeah, okay, yeah, okay.
Because everybody was like, why the hell Marvin Williams going second?
Right, I know it broke my heart, man. I think
They
that
should
might
have
have
got
been
Chris
when
Paul. Chris Paulson went to the Hawks.
Yep. Or Darren Williams, and one of them, other than Marvin Williams, because that's the year they already had like 3, 4 fours on their team. You know what I mean? That played kind of the same kind of ball.
What we
I
got
mean,
in the West, Fade? My bad, bull. Go ahead, bro.
No, you good.
What we got in the West is the Pistons. Lord, the Blazers are going to be going against the Spurs. The Spurs beat the Pistons all 3 games they played against each other without Wemby. Lakers and Houston, and then of course the Nuggets and the Timberwolves. We're still waiting for the 1-8 game for Oklahoma City. It don't matter. They're going to win in 5. It don't matter on that one.
That Nugget and Timberwolves, boy. Good gracious.
And Nuggets. I'm going Nuggets. I'm going
no.
Houston. I'm going OKC and who else is said? Who else out there? I guess the Spurs.
San Antonio.
Yeah. Spurs, Denver, Houston.
That Nuggets in Minnesota game, boy.
OKC, KFC, QVC, Rockets in 5.
Yeah, Lakers might get swept.
Yeah, you can't ask a 42-year-old man to carry a team.
So, what's the name? Them two definitely out, right? Reeves and Luka.
Well, they say Reeves will be coming back from wherever he at, Italy or somewhere tomorrow. They're gonna reevaluate, but he ain't coming back. He gonna miss at least a few games in his first series.
Watch this, Fade. Okay, let me ask you this question, Bull. Do we put a asterisk for LeBron and the Lakers this year with him not having all this stars?
No.
See what I'm talking about, Fade? Now you see
that's
how
part of the
it flipped over now.
game. How you gonna do that? Okay, let me tell you why. I'm gonna give you another
Fade,
reason
you
why.
see what I'm talking about, don't you?
Let me give you a basketball reason why. Right? What if he win it? What if he win the series?
Come on, boy. You know he not.
No, I ain't say he was. I say if he wins it, what are you gonna say?
LeBron carried the Lakers to the conference semifinal.
All right. So you think he's able to carry them?
No.
Okay. So if they were there and they lost, what would you say?
That was a disappointment.
Okay. So, hey man, injury's part of the game. I don't care who win what. That's why I said you gonna put an asterisk by Philadelphia if they get beaten first round because Embiid ain't there?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't, man. Next
You
man
ain't
up,
got your
dog.
stars, man.
Next man
Shoot.
up. Next man up. Next man
Bro.
up.
It's
Cause my,
different when
my
you got
thing
your
is this.
stars.
My thing is this right here. If you go over there and ask, you got your starting five, right? If you ask the sixth man and the seventh man, should they be getting more playing time? What do you think they're gonna say?
Yeah, they should.
They're gonna say yes, right? So they think they're just as good as the person who's starting in front of them, right?
This the league.
All right. So if they get in there, they should do just as good. I mean, yeah, you're gonna miss the points. You're gonna miss everything. You definitely gonna miss Luca. I'm talking about like you can have Reeves and Bronny. I think you still lose, but probably in 6 instead of 4 or 5. But Luca, he bring an element that you could win with Luca,
Yeah. You
and
got a good chance of going 7 with Luca.
yeah. But now you don't put no asterisk by it.
All right,
You
so
just said you don't want to put no asterisk by the bubble and all them changes and everything everybody had to go through there. You can't put no asterisk because you play out.
you ain't playing with your stars.
Man, listen
All right,
here.
so let me add this question, Fate. Let me add this, bull. If the Lakers beat the Rockets, what do we have to say about Kevin Durant's legacy?
I mean, I have to see how he plays in the series, I guess. Because if he goes out there and averages 26, 7, and 6, because I don't expect, like I said, if they were playing the Lakers at full strength, I could easily say the Lakers would beat them because I've been down on the Rockets ever since they did not go and trade for a point guard early in the season. I knew that's going to hurt them. Maybe not this first round because they playing an injured Lakers team, but the fact that they don't have a true point guard, a true flow general out there, it's going to hurt them in the second round and further if they go.
Darren
So
Foster right there with Fort Wayne for him. Darren Foster right there for him.
Durant, like you say, Faye just said you can't put out, or you said you can't put all that on a 42-year-old man. You can't put a lot on Durant, and basically, the reason I say that is throughout his whole career. Hold on, Mike, I see you looking crazy. Not because he's old as LeBron, but because his whole career he's played a certain way efficiently. He never shoots no more than 17 times a game. So to go out there and expect him to dribble and do all this other stuff and now start shooting 24 times a game, that's not his game. So it's like any other player on any other sport. When you go get this guy as a good coach and GM, like we just talking about other GMs, you build your rest of your team around the skill set that your man has and what attracted you to him. If you know Durant plays pull and pop, back down, turn around, pull up, don't expect him to go out there and start running the point and shooting 7 more times a game because that's not how he's been effective and efficient through his whole career. So I think Houston failed him like Westbrook should have been on that team. When that boy went down, Westbrook should have been the first person Houston GM called.
I don't think them two dudes get along though, bull.
Oh, hey man, Westbrook he didn't get along with LeBron, but he went out there and played his game, didn't cause no distraction, and wasn't no asshole out there. He just played. When the season was over, he left.
Oh, your
You
boy,
know
your
he.
boy right there, bull is a Westbrook hater. So just chill. He
Oh,
he a Westbrook hater now. That's why he looking at you like that, cuz.
I'm
I
not a
love
hater.
Westbrook.
He a
I'm not a
Westbrook
Westbrook
hater.
hater. I just beat facts on Westbrook. That's all.
No, you be talking about Westbrook because he ain't won no championship. That's all you can say. That's why
He ain't got out the first.
that's why me and you had that argument about Westbrook. Westbrook is a Hall
He
of Famer.
Easy.
and ain't got out the first round but one time in the last 10
See, that's
years.
all you see. That's what I'm
Well,
saying, Faye.
Tracy
That's
Y'all
McGrady
be
never
getting
it's,
into an
did
argument
either.
about Westbrook. That
Tracy
yeah.
right there.
McGrady did either, and they put him in the top 75.
I don't know how. Trace McGrady shouldn't be no top 75.
No, a lot of them shouldn't. Amari
Mm-mm.
Stoudemire, he finna go in the Hall of Fame. These
He
boys,
should.
they
He should
have
be.
Ain't no way. Ain't no
these
way Amari
boys.
Stoudemire going in no Hall of Fame.
Yes, he is. He next
He
Man,
class.
y'all got to be joking now.
no
Ain't no
no
way,
he
bro.
Only way
He
he
the
should be in
next
Hall of Fame is
class.
buy a ticket.
Are you lying? Are you you
No,
think
he's not
No,
lying. He's not lying.
no,
Lamar
he,
Stoudemire finna go to the Hall of Fame?
the
Yeah.
next ticket. Yes,
Man, get out of
Only way
here.
he
yes.
should be going to Hall of Fame. He bought a ticket, not by get voted in.
I'll tell you something else.
Boy, I did not know
You
that.
probably,
When
you
he supposed to be
probably
going in? I ain't heard nothing about this one now.
Him and
just about 2 months ago they
yeah,
announced it.
Oh my
they're
goodness.
Final Four.
Hold on, let me look
Yeah,
up his stats then. Hold
him,
on while y'all doing that.
Doc Rivers, and somebody else that has no business going. It was 3
Doc
of them, I
Rivers
think.
got one championship and blew the most seven game series leads when he's up 3-1. He going to the Hall of Fame.
Trust me now, I do not put them types of games and series on coaches. Those are players' mistakes. You know, if you up 3-1, ain't nothing. Listen, at certain parts in the season, especially playoffs, even football, ain't nothing the coach can tell you. You've played this team all season. You watched film. It's on you to go out there and execute this. But all the coaches gonna do is manage the game. I'm gonna call some timeouts. I'm gonna substitute. I'm gonna pitch the ref off and try to get us a call here and there. But y'all have to go out there and perform. They always
Let me
put it on the coach because he's the easiest. You know, of course they're gonna put it on the coach because in this era,
easy fix. Yeah. Let me
yeah,
ask this then. Let me ask this right quick. So Mike done when he went to Waterbury right quick. If Steve Kerr if they don't get Kevin Durant,
bye. They don't win.
they don't win again.
They don't win.
Because that year the Cavaliers were so great.
Yeah, they don't win without Durant.
They don't win without Durant.
But that's why, and that's what I was telling Mike when he asked me what would this say about Durant. Nothing. Durant has been Durant his whole career. You know what I mean? Like Durant, he's gonna be efficient. He's gotten in the last 5 to 6 years where he played good defense, not defensive player of the year or nothing like that. But he don't get bullied no more. He accepts the challenge on defense. And you know, he's just the type of player because he doesn't have the ball in his hands a lot. He's not the ball handler or nothing, but he's the type of player where you build your team around him, and he's gonna always have the advantage versus pretty much any three in the league, especially when he was in his prime.
Hey, bull. Hey, I just looked up his stuff, man. I don't know, cuz.
No,
He was a 6-time All-Star, 6-time All
man.
NBA, Rookie of the Year, and for a career he averaged 19 points a game.
Listen,
Hey,
Mike.
I
What
don't know,
did
dog.
you said as a rookie?
Yeah, he
Did
won Rookie of the Year.
you like me, man? You watch the games. I don't go by these all-star appearances because for one, they voted on more so by the media and all that, you know. Um I don't it's gotten where you can't judge a player off his accolades. You have to really have watched them. You can't judge them by the stats. You have to really have watched the game and see how they impacted the game. Me personally.
Well, if that's the
And
case,
I don't think he's an
Trent Weber
all-star.
don't
I
need to
mean,
be
I
in the
don't
Hall
think
of Fame. We don't need to have
no,
Webber in the Hall of Fame.
he don't.
Mm-mm.
Listen, man, the Hall of
Webber made it.
Fame,
Webber made it though, didn't
Remember
no, he ain't be
remember
there.
the Basketball Hall of Fames for college and NBA players.
Oh,
See,
they. Oh, I thought. So they.
it's for
Wait a minute. So you get in the Hall of Fame of college and pro?
Yeah,
it's
overseas too. Overseas
overseas.
players
Oh,
make
wait
the
a minute.
NBA Hall of
I didn't
Fame.
know that.
It's a Basketball Hall of Fame, not an NBA Hall of
I
Fame.
didn't know it was
It's a
Right.
college.
Basketball Hall of Fame.
I didn't know it was
My
college.
thing is this, man. Hall of Fame, that room right there that should be reserved
Exclusive.
as man, you really have had to impact, change the game, or really dominated the game. Like Tracy McGrady has no business in there.
But you got
This
to look
guy
up
we
his
talking
stuff
about.
first, bro.
I
Like
no,
before
no,
we say
no.
it, boy, you got to look up his stuff. You just can't say
No,
it.
I watched him. I ain't gotta look up no
I know
numbers.
we watched him, but
The
hey,
man made it out.
one at
Hey,
the
he
time
made it out the
period
playoffs.
with Tracy
He won
McGrady.
one. No, no. He was a great player now. See, it's a difference between being a great player and being a Hall of Fame player. I'm not knocking his potential and what he did, but I'm saying as far as the Hall of Fame, nah, man.
Okay, so when his career over with, should James Harden go into the Hall of Fame? Ooh, ooh, ooh. I told y'all,
No,
boy. Ooh.
no,
Hmm.
no, no, Now, should he go down as one of the best shooters that came in the league? Yes. Should he go down as, he created that, he made them legalize traveling in basketball? Yes. But what has he done? What is if he goes, Westbrook is a no-brainer.
Oh, Westbrook averaged like two
Yeah.
triple doubles back to back. Westbrook is
No, it was 4 back to back, or
he had
three out
four
of 4
triple doubles
years.
back to back,
I think it's 4 back to back or 3 out of 4 years.
and Westbrook won an MVP too, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, Harden should have won it that year, but it's neither here nor there. So.
Westbrook definitely in the Hall of Fame.
I don't think Harden has done anything to get Hall of Fame. Now,
Bro,
when you talk about great shooters,
let me look up James Harden.
You got to mention James Harden. When you talk about getting to the rack, getting that foul, and getting that bucket, yeah, you can put him in there.
We got to talk about the game 7. We talk about James Harden in the game 7s. That's something different.
And playoffs, like yeah. So I don't think he's Hall of Fame. Now he's a good player, and I don't take that away from him being a good player.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
He led the league in scoring.
Hold on now. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hey, bro, this dude is a 11-time All-Star, 8 times All-NBA. He's a scoring champion, and he won an MVP. Yeah. James Harden in the Hall of Fame, bro.
Nah, I don't even look at the All-Star selection, man.
That matters. That's how you get in the Hall of Fame.
The media and the fans vote on that, dog. Ain't no players and coaches voting on it.
Bro, he was a
not to say they wouldn't.
NBA first team.
That's a good career, but is it Hall of Fame? I'm not saying he didn't have a good career, Mike. Now, don't. I ain't saying he didn't have a good, damn near great career.
MVP
Hall of Fame, dog.
Yeah, James Harden in there, cuz.
When you talk a Hall of Fame, name the top 10. Name the first people come to your mind. You think of Hall of Fame.
All right, this is my
in
top
the
10
era.
players of all time.
No, not all time. I'm just saying when you think of Hall of Fame,
Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Kareem, Magic, Bird, Duncan, Shaq.
Even if you stop right there,
and Bill Russell.
You can't put James Harden nowhere in the category with them boys.
Come on, man. That club right there, I just said now. Come on,
I'm just saying.
Hey, listen, Fate. Them 10 names I just said, it ain't too many people in history I can put with that. Who else can I put with them 10? Listen who I said now. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Magic, Tim Duncan, Shaq, Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain.
Okay.
Who else can I put with him? Ain't nobody else.
That's exactly my point. The Hall of Fame.
You don't 10 people in the Hall of Fame?
No, listen to me. The Hall of Fame is reserved for people who transcended the game, like those people. To me, it's okay if you go a year and don't nobody get elected to the Hall of Fame. Any sport.
Baseball show do it, so
you don't have to pick somebody just because it's the year. And I think that's what it's gotten to in basketball. Just because it's time to let somebody for Hall of Fame, they're just going to pick who's the next best. Instead of like, okay, this guy here, boy, he did this. This is, you know what I mean? Like, I think they're just picking somebody because
like we do it election criteria, time. Bro. If we go off your criteria, there ain't gonna be too many people in the Hall of Fame.
It don't have to be. See, you ain't got to fill the room up. You just want to make sure the people who are in there, the right ones in there. You ain't got to make sure you ain't got to have 300 people at your party. You just want the right people at your party.
Did Vince Carter make the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, Vince Carter's in the Hall of Fame. I think
he didn't have a Hall of Fame career.
Yeah, I don't know about Vince Carter. Now that I don't know.
He didn't have a Hall of Fame career. He had a great career, great highlights and all that, but he didn't have a Hall of Fame career.
He had a Hall of Fame.
For those that still watching in the chat, there's a poll. Is James Harden a Hall of Famer? There's a new widget they added on to the thing. We got a new feature. It's sponsored by Beijing. Is James Harden a Hall of Famer? Press 1 for yes or 2 for no. Put 1 for yes in the chat or 2 for no. It'll calculate the vote right there. Right now, we had 100% of the vote that said James Harden is not a Hall of Famer. Cast your vote in the chat.
I roughed up, boy.
Well,
Hey, so real quick before we get out of here, Fade, and I got 2 things. number one, Bull said something, man, that is key about the Hall of Fame. And I want to ask a question. Don't y'all jump down my throat. Should the Fab Five be inducted into the Hall of Fame?
Did he win a championship by his criteria?
Well,
No, I'm talking about Bull criteria like impact too now. He said
yeah,
impact.
they transcended the game,
Exactly.
the culture. So I can say, based on that, and they had a hell of a run them 2 years too. They had a hell of a run. Now North Carolina beat them with that timeout that Chris Webber did, and then Duke beat them. So they had for as long as they were in there, they were probably the best in college basketball.
That's why I'm asking, Fade. I'm talking about Bull brought up a good point. Your impact and transcending the game. Fab Five changed the game to an extent. You don't agree?
They changed the game.
Well, that's probably, and this is going to be a very unpopular opinion, and I love this guy. But transcending the game is probably the biggest factor that got Allen Iverson in the Hall of Fame.
What you mean by trend? What?
The crowd. He was a
Crossover.
crowd. The whole he brought the culture here. The braids, the attire, he transcended.
Yeah,
So I think because when you look at his numbers, I mean, he led the league in scoring a couple of times, but what else did he do?
He brought a dress code to NBA.
Yeah, that's what I say. He transcended.
No, not his dress code. I'm talking about.
I understand. Yeah, both ways. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, as far as basketball, though, what did he do that's Hall of Fame worthy?
Shit, he got an MVP, don't he?
I mean, yeah, that same argument we have for James Harden. He led the league in scoring. He got an MVP. But as far as like, what did he ever do? What did he dominate? Did he dominate any other team? Did he dominate any other player? Like, he could shoot. So the 3-point ball made a lot of people numbers elevated, which I have no knock on that. And he was a hell of a foul baiter. So he going to the line getting 3 points either way you look at it. But I'm saying, like, as far as just like, did anybody fear him when they went on the court against him? Now they knew he gonna get his 29, 30, 32 points, but did anyone fear him and his game?
I believe so.
Who?
I'm just saying,
because for
man.
one reason, because if you was another good player, you knew, okay, he's finna get 30, but I'm gonna get 32. Because he's not finna do nothing to stop you either. So there's no fear there because you really balance each other, you cross each other out points wise. Now I think he led the league in assists one time too, at least one time.
Who?
James Harden. No, James Harden.
Oh, I thought you about Allen Iverson.
Oh, no. AI put fear in a lot of them hard.
Oh.
Yeah, that little bitty guy there, but I don't know if it was Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard for me to. He's a great player now. That's why I say it's levels to it. You have good players, you have great players, you have stars, you have superstars. Then you just have animals. Like,
Yeah, dogs.
Harden led the league twice in assists.
Who did?
Harden did and led it twice.
Yeah, I knew it was at least once. I thought it might have been twice. Yeah.
Hey, Faye, before we get out of here, man, I'm on the next show. Mondo, we've been doing a series called 25 for 25, the best 25s in sports the last 25 years. So basically 2000 and now. So the next one we're about to do is the 25 best boxers from 2000 and now. And before we get on there, Fade, I'm going to tell you before we can get on there, I know you don't like it, but it is probably going to be Floyd Mayweather probably going to be number one. I already know you don't like that, but I know that's why you looking like that. But
and I'm gonna tell you who ain't in my top. I'm gonna tell you who ain't in me in top 10. I'm gonna go and get y'all stirred up for the next broadcast. Michael Tyson.
He ain't did no boxing.
He did nothing the last 25 years, so I can understand it. Bud Crawford should be the one, but that's neither here there. So
you think he should be one? I don't think he won enough big fights.
Floyd Mayweather 50-0.
I don't think Bud won enough big fights.
Did he beat Canelo and somebody else in Vegas 2 years ago?
He beat Errol
Spence.
Spence.
He beat Errol Spence to sleep.
Earl Spence was just coming out that car wreck, man. He had scar tissue for days. He better have beat him.
But that's why I said it, Bull, to set him
Hell
up.
yeah. I'm gonna get my list together.
He ain't rocking with Mayweather.
Mayweather?
I think Mayweather will be number one.
He better be.
See, boy, you finna set him off. You finna set him off, Bull.
I mean, go. I got school in the morning.
We out, man. I appreciate it, Bull. We'll be on
All
next
right.
week, y'all.
Okay,
Appreciate
baby.
it. We out.
Yes, sir.